Right, we're going to do a video. I'm like blown away by what's in front of me. Adam Savage and I am in Prop Store of London with Brandon Allinger. Hello,
Hey,
sir.
good to see you.
Good to see you. We've been here all day shooting a bunch of different videos, and these will show up untested. But right now we're looking at something that I literally had no idea I would ever witness in person. These are pictures of Indiana Jones Grail Diary from the Last Crusade.
Yeah, original production pages from the Grail Diary.
So the original Grail Diary is made like a book in which pages, actually 3 at a time, are joined like this, folded, and that is called a signature, and it's got 12 pages in it. And the Grail Diary famously has like, I think 16 12-page signatures, if I remember.
Okay, to make the whole book.
But I've never seen these in person up close and with what goes on the back, and I can tell you right now that this is a page. I am so obsessed with the Grail Diary, but I know right now that this is a page I've never seen.
Oh, that's very cool. That's exciting. I always gravitate towards the story pages, like this one shows the Holy Grail cup.
Yes.
But they're probably the better known pages, whereas something like that is a little bit more obscure, right?
Absolutely. Like this page and this page, these are both visible in the Lucasfilm art of Lucasfilm book from back in the 90s.
Yep.
So is
The
that
Star
one.
Wars to Indy book.
So is that one. Star Wars to Indy, yeah. So is that. But like the Alwedi map, that doesn't show up in there. And this writing is absolutely brand new to me.
Well, that's cool.
That dude.
We found something new. In
No, it's
how many years have you been studying the Grail Diary?
blowing my mind.
So this, I know the Grail Diary was made by a prop maker in the UK named Keir Lusby.
Oh,
Who
really?
did a lot of props for Indiana Jones and Last Crusade. I know they did a number of different prototype diaries and such. And of course, like you're saying, it's made like a real book where they did a set of master pages and they basically printed their own pages to build the books up,
Yeah.
right?
And I have, like, I've even gone so far as to correspond with a couple of collectors enough to understand that there are different page orders in different diaries.
Okay, they're not all exactly the same.
They're not all exactly the same. And they do have repeating pages.
Yes.
Like, it's 210 some odd pages, but they're not all different. I think there's like maybe 40 different pages or
Okay.
30 different unique pages. I still want to just pause and I literally want to stop Philly just so I can look at this. What does this say?
You know, the thing that's so great about this, normally you wouldn't necessarily get excited about a part of a prop, but because this is such a major prop, everyone loves Indiana Jones. Everyone who knows those movies remembers the Grail Diary.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's something that when you see the film, you want to know more about it, especially as a prop guy, you sort of go, how are we going to study that? Or some people are even going to make their own, maybe like you. Right?
Indeed. And the other thing about this prop is it's almost a perfect prop in my mind. Like, it is supposed to be a lifetime's worth of notes of an obsessive goal that the character has. And the diary, it tells that story so beautifully. The way the drawings are written, this almost feverish pace of the writing in some of the cases
Yeah.
goes and continues that story.
And how things tie into other elements of the film, like the 3, 7, and 10 from the library here. I mean, it's just a perfect setup, you know?
Oh, okay, right. This Goddess Love sword, I have seen that part, but this also might be new to me. I'm not sure that I've...
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've seen
The Holy Grail there. Yeah, that's
the Garden of Earthly Delights.
That's definitely a less familiar page, I would say.
Yeah.
The problem with these as a collector is if you get one, which side do you display out? One side is forever hidden, locked
No,
away.
you put it in one of those double-ended plexi frames
Okay,
with the
you flip
magnets.
it. Okay.
For me, what it helps me understand looking at these is this is information I've never had about the correct page order.
That's
Because
interesting.
if these were part of the Hero Diary, then these went like this and this faces that one. And right, so I can look at some of my reference material, see what's opposite the horse, and just surmise some more information. I may have to end up building my own Grail Diary again.
Or updating it, sounds like, right?
No, I start from scratch.
Starting over. Okay, yeah. Probably better reference out there now.
That's incredible, Brandon. What an amazing thing. So someone just had these sitting around for all these years.
Yeah, I mean, these are basically leftovers from the assembly of the original book. So I'm sure they ran off however many on a printing press and had their pages, and then they made however many books. And I know they talk about sort of the Hero Diaries, and I think the main Hero Diary is still in the Lucas Archive collection. And there were some they call the B Diaries, which are maybe a little bit thinner, which
Interesting.
the theory is that they were being used for action sequences and such. But they're all obviously made up of the same repeating
The same main
pages.
parts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you've got photos here, photo reference.
Yeah, so this is a set of photos of that, what I believe is, as far as I understand, that primary hero.
The Lucasfilm version
Yes,
of
the-
the Grail Diary. That
which-
cover certainly looks crazy authentic. It's even
Well
down
loved.
to the that sort of vertical texture on that.
Yeah.
That actually feels very original to me.
Definitely, and you can see it's got the inserts there. It's
Look
got,
at all that weathering. Oh, this is end pages, right? Look at that. So this is the inside cover, and you can see that there's like almost a cloud pattern on these end pages. That's the kind of thing I didn't know.
Yeah,
That's pretty amazing.
and a prop like this has so much to digest and to study,
Yeah.
and it's the type of thing that collectors, prop fans love to get their hands on because
Yeah.
there's so much to absorb. There's so much to look at and drink in and understand.
Sometimes, actually, every time I come down here, I want to just keep coming down here to work. Like, I'd like you just to hire me to restore some stuff.
Well, we
but I
got
also
some
don't
things.
think I'd get anything done. They'd be like, "Where's Adam?" And he'd be like, "He's wandered off somewhere." or, "Adam, please stop taking pictures with your phone. You have to do something."
Hey, you're always welcome. We'll set up a little. We can have Adam's workshop and prop store, miniature version.
Brandon, this is amazing. What an incredible piece of history. Wow.
It was a lot of fun when these came in because I've told this story before, but we never know what's coming. The
Right,
start of
right.
each year, we don't know what's going to turn up. You don't even know what exists. One of the interesting things as a collector is like, what might be out there? And does that prop still exist? You'll see a prop in a movie, you go, I've never heard of anyone having that in their collection. I've never seen it in an auction.
Yeah.
Does it still exist? Is it in a studio vault? Where is it? And then sometimes things like this, it's like, God, I would have never even thought of that as a collectible. But now that I see it, it actually is really neat. And actually, I'd love to own an original production page of the Grail Diary.
Right?
Very cool.
Yeah, now I'm thinking about another way to display this, where you sandwich it between pieces of Plex and be able to turn the pages. So you'd be able to like kind of
Okay.
do that.
Like the old school looking through posters at the shopping mall, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Got it, got it, got it,
Yeah,
got it, got it,
yeah.
got it, don't got it.
Yeah. I
Thank
like
you,
it.
Brandon. That's just wonderful. I feel like I say this in every video. I never thought I'd get a chance to see this, but I never thought I'd get a chance to see this.
Well,
Dude,
that's what we're here for.
bucket lists galore. All right, guys, stay safe and I'll see you next time. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. If you'd like to further support us here at Tested, one of the single best ways you can do it is through a Tested membership. Now, there's a link below as to the various levels of Tested membership, but at the top level, I want to explain it's so much more than videos that are exclusive. There are Q&As, there are live streams, there are some exclusive videos, but the thing I love most about the Tested membership is the interactivity, the constant and wonderful communication between the Tested members, and not just me, but our entire team. Every day, it feels more and more like a beautiful community just devoted to the joys of making. So join up and become one of us, one of us, one of us.